Hey, Mr. Clash here with another 3-star attack replay. Today we're going to have a look at this Town Hall 10 without Infernos getting taken out by another Town Hall 10. Now this enemy Town Hall 10 is very weak. Now have a look how this Queen kill gets done with 3 skeleton spells. They're not high level maxed out type skeleton spells. And it's not a high level maxed out Queen, but when you see how fast the Queen goes down, you'll agree that it wouldn't have mattered anyway. Too many skeletons and that Queen is just so dead so quickly. Use the Giant for distraction. Skeletons to kill the Queen. Outside Queen had to wait for the Queen to jump the wall to make sure that the Queen was going to be killed by the skeletons. Otherwise the skeletons would have spent their time beating against the wall, getting shot by a cannon, archer, Queen, and that wouldn't have worked. So coming in with the Queen walk up the top. Queen's distracted the weapons. Wall breakers come in, very low walls, Town Hall 7 walls. So, yeah, obviously this clan have been nicely trying to very nicely engineer their bases to weigh as little as they can, but also to have some pretty good attacking power. So, Giant for distraction, so that the wizards can take out the trash and get the wall breakers in at the same time, while there's a cannon and a wizard in the area. Now, notice that the wall breakers were not sent to anywhere near the wizard tower. Otherwise, they would have died from the splash damage. So the Giant over on the right-hand side to distract the wizard over on the right and the wall breakers on the left. Now we've got 3 expos on the Queen with a leaf blower also blowing the healers away, but the Queen is raged. All the rage spells are gone now for the Queen's healers. So in with the air portion of the raid, 4 haste spells, bringing 4 haste spells. Now, we'll have a look at this attack again now that you know how it's going to go. Now it looks like, oh, now I see what the process was to get all this done. And so you know what's coming up. Now watch this Lava Hound pop. Boom, there you go. Pop the Lava Hound, 2 black bombs and a red bomb. Killed the Lava Hound and pups all in one go. So I know I said before that's a bit of a rare thing to see. And here we go, 2 videos, almost 2 videos in a row where you get to see a Lava Hound's pups, all instantly killed as the hound itself pops. So just a few seconds to go on the cleanup. Now that balloon on the right hand side dropped a little bit high. I think it was meant to go to the elixir storage that was in the core of the base where it's going to now. And now we're just waiting for the balloons to do their cleanup work. Now there were 4 balloons left after all of the initial deployment was done, which is always a wise thing, because if you can hold on to some balloons when you're doing an air attack, if you can, you can't always, but if you can, even a couple of balloons, and you can hold on to them because you don't have any wizards left, and then you can use those balloons to help provide cleanup where on the opposite side of the base to where your main squad finished up. So I'll have a look at this again to see how that all works in action with the cleanup balloons. So I'm going to come down. Obviously this almost ran out of time, but a lot of that was spent waiting for the Queen to do the circle. Although if you drop the spell now, there was a good chance the Queen was going to jump the wall to come over to the skeletons, and it would have messed up the Giant for distraction as well. But this way, Queen comes out a little bit. There we go, skeletons down, Giant for distraction. So they killed a couple skeletons and then they all started shooting at the Giant to leave the skeletons free to take on the Queen by herself. Then we come up for the Queen walk portion. So how do you know where the Queen's going to go on a Queen walk? Experience, ultimately, is what it comes down to. You can, the only way you can do it is you've got to do it by experience. You can say, put the Queen here, put some archers here, help this, help that. But at the end of the day, where the Queen's going to go when you start her on a Queen walk is going to come down to your experience and how you try to funnel her in. And the best way to get that experience, you can do clan challenges if your teammates have some villages that are suitable for being Queen walk to help you figure out where she's going to go. Or you can just take a Queen, 8 healers, and the rest archers, let's just say, maybe 20 barbarians and then the rest archers, and go hit multiplayer raiding. And just all you're going to do is drop 4 healers on the Queen and walk her around the base for 50% 1-star. Use the archers to funnel. If you need a new healer because something took it out, drop a healer. You're going to bring 8 and just keep doing that. Raid after raid. Always have your army barracks cooking up some healers because you know you're going to drop at least 4, so always have 4 going. And here we go, the last lava hound coming in from the left. It wasn't really needed, but the wizard did get distracted by that lava hound, so the balloons on the left came in quite nicely. And now 4 balloons left to deploy for the cleanup at the top. Now you notice how all the balloons have come in at the bottom. They're finishing at the bottom. So you do need some kind of cleanup troops up the top because balloons are slow and you've used up all of your wizards because you didn't bring a whole heap of wizards, but you left balloons for your cleanup. And so there we go. That's why you need cleanup troops. Otherwise, all those troops would have to path up from the bottom. Yeah, so with your queen walk, hit multiplayer, 8 archers, 8 healers, 20 barbs, and the rest archers. And then practice getting rid of some trash on the outside and walking the queen around the outside of bases. Using those troops, always have 4 healers training because you might only use 4, and always go for 50% and try to just do it on bases that it's worth your while to do that too. Anyway, that's it for today's video. Nice way to kill the queen. Nice way to start removing the inside of a base so that you can come in with an air portion of the raid and keeping 2 lava hounds left over, 3 lava hounds left over for 2 air defenses. Old school numbers. Always having 1 more lava hound, then you have air defenses left. Anyway, thanks for sticking around to the end. I do appreciate it. Please leave the video a like, leave a comment. Let me know what you thought of the attack or the queen's killing of the queen with the skeleton spells, or any questions you have about killing queens with skeleton spells as well. Please share the video with your clanmates and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you in the next video.